Hello again to Pyre and some sweet music. This is Mephisit and this is our 4th episode of the playthrough. If you remember last time, we had our 3rd ride, we had a new fancy drive imp join us. We fought off some howlers, which it turns out are kind of like the drive imps, let's just call them imps. And now we're ready to press onwards towards our next ride, which is going to be relatively at the same spot where the first ride was. Just the look of the draw. Lick sand. I don't like sand, it's coarse and gets everywhere. It's either this or licking a lamppost in winter. Have you ever licked sand in summer? Anyways, your new imp friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing east. I don't see any alternative to begin with, so let's go to lick sand. It would be so weird if I had a stop between the two parts of this word. Hedwin orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the dry flats of Lear Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. That's like the Minstrel. Then the imp rushes out towards whomever it is. It's very riled up at the sight of whoever it is approaching, almost in a joyous way. Tizo, or Tizo. 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 It is good to see you. No. Let's try to sound a bit different. Tizo. It is good to see you. And you found the others. Even faster than expected. Okay, so the Minstrel left us so that the Tizo can join us. Tizo. Then called Tizo appears very pleased. The old Minstrel turns towards the rest of you. Hello, we have not met, but I know who you are or whom you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have? Hello indeed. You had us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back to slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. As soon as he awakened, he's been sleeping all this time. Client? I'm my client, Sandalwood. He's your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake, so his wagon. So he's one of the original Nightwings? So, what now? You continue down the path. This is why I am here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be alright? Henry and the others exchange looks. I mean, I don't think that we're going to be able to say no. Welcome back, Minstrel. You got a name? I'm sometimes called Tariq. So he appears to be a traveling musician. It seems to be connected to the rites. It's a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. The lone Minstrel returns to the black wagon with your fellow exiles. He says rejoin the group. And we continue onwards. No random encounters, so to speak. No chance to buff stuff up. The cairn of Haup is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence.
Ligaratus?
Is reader literatus? That's cool, like literally literatus, literacy. Reader, if you have a moment once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. Oh, and the swag is here. The rope cover. Cool. Okay, there's a white lute with which he chronicles great deeds through song. So we can listen to various music from our quest. So he and his white lute chronicle Journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it you may hear glimpses of your past experiences across the downside. Path to Glory, Land of the Accusers, the 8 Scribes. So is this because I have the original soundtrack DLC or is it normal? I think that Surviving Exile is probably the one which I like the most currently. Nothing for now. Yeah, I'm going to be listening to those probably in my spare time. Let's read the new page. It's still chapter 1. So the robe cover. It's still the Master General's writing. I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend if only he could grasp it, whispered in his ear that Helmer, robe cover, his elder and most trusted aide. Would that I slew that man myself. He was a simple and yet brilliant ruse. His was a simple and yet brilliant ruse to draw the Emperor farther still from his responsibilities and towards his greed. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. Okay, rope cover as in those fakir people who call snakes, but instead it's a levitating rope or something. Interesting. Let's listen to the one minstrel. You could completely ignore this part of the game, I think, but why would you? And I think that you'll probably get penalties at some point if you ignore it. He seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He's very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader. Yeah, reader is definitely literatus. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You must read something of the Book of Rites, which means that you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this. Ah, forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the knife wings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. Okay, he nods farewell to you and steps away. That was pointless, so is he a scribe? Interesting. So next game we have the Faithful Drifter, a young vagabond girl with an odd manner, unshakable sense of curiosity. Yes, Judario is going to stay away for a bit, and then we're going to have Gay instead. Unless if something interesting happens before. Oh, hey guys, fancy running into you this side of the sand. So what can I do for you? Ron, how do you make it all this way ahead of us? Come on now, Mr. Crintel can't just give up all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do though, seeing as you've been such a good customer and always provided you a sample of a little something you might like. Here, check this out. Seeing as you bought that Mooncrest stinger from me last time, why, I'm just thinking you could use this, and I got more if you want. Yep. The Pinch of Stardust. It does seem useful. So it raised the rank of certain talismans +1. Usable once. It's said to come from the heavens themselves. Thank for the sample. No, I won't try to quiet him down yet. Bonus damage, not all that relevant. +7, not all that relevant. That's great, and I want it. Oh, this is great, this lucrative contract. Yes, absolutely amazing, I think. Yep, we're going to get this. And this. So I know you're going to like this stuff, guys. It's pretty woo, you know what I mean? And if you want some more now, I know just the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my me, yeah? Just stop on by some other time. Let's go to equip the stuff. So he's not playing next game. She though is. And I kinda like the Tailwind crest on her, but... So, up to that many times per right. That's huge. If I'm reading this correctly. Is it? No, it's not. It's not that good. Let's remove all the talismans and consider what the difference is in buffing them. So, this one... It increases the chance to return. Can they stack? No. No, they can't. So it has no effect on this. This is not going to change it significantly enough. So I assume every 3 ranks or something like this. Or maybe every 2 ranks. Either 2 or 3. It has to buff it up. So using it twice is going to buff it up to +3 quickness. But I think I'm going to put money into the contract. Because I think that this is going to be a really good way to win gold. Then, since Judaro is not playing, I think I'm going to place it on the person with the strongest presence, which is him. Rookie is going to get the... I mean, his quickness is already high, so this is not as relevant. However, I mean, I think if you combo the Moon Crest and he had something about returning to life quickly, he's going to be a constant threat. And then her, she can get extra quickness. Okay. That's how we're going to proceed for this one. That's good. This is what I want to build up to. The Lunar Glass. For the faster movement with the orb. Commence the rite. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as the Cairn of Haub, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. Always quiet for a time, and then... that music. From out of nowhere charges in a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. That's Baker Ashpulse. Real piece of work, just don't make eye contact. Barker, not Baker. He's a troublemaking cur who trusts in the defeat of the triumvirates who stand against him. Oh well, like, if I could do a Cockney accent will appear here. Oh well, would you look at this lot? You ain't got one of your own. Consulting with the Tulegas. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realize? Good to see you here, Barker. You're doing well. Didn't know you knew about the rites. Oh, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you there. Don't know whose back you scratched on yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I'm gonna make sure all of you regret it, because why not? Sounds good, sounds good. He laughs away. As his pack stumbles after him, you hear them howling and cackling at the stars, as the stars above begin to glow. So I'm almost thinking that Rookie is not going to be terribly useful now, because I kinda want to play defensive against those guys.
Welcome, dear reader.
Welcome.
To the splendors of the accursed Cairn of Haub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours. Yeah, it would have been cooler if we had Judaro for this one. Yep.
As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs you stand against this night continue hooting and howling. Oi, come on, you lot, let's boil some blood. Then we'll pose your side. Look, chum, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against this guy. Just trust me on this one, okay? Since he means it. You make a mental note to ask him about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's alright, rookie. We can take care of them. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, Minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. It's not him. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rights are not for me. I was instead referring to the little one. Yeah, this creature appears at the lone minstrel's side. It's Titsu, of course. Okay, absurd. The imp knows the rights. I forgot to hover. It's probably something like him being really keen on doing that. I'm going... yep, yet another plane. Sorry. I really should be playing this with the window closed. It's currently slightly ajar, but it's really hot in here right now. He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though, you need not take my word for it. Titsu, our adversary seems to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do. He peers at you. You sense his connection to the rights as he awaits your guidance. Okay, he's not actually flying. Skarhi! He's going to demonstrate some tricks. Reader, influencing Titsu might take some getting used to. He's inviting you to try.
Another joins your ranks, and a mere imp. Although, no, it cannot be. Then we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
Okay, we can self-destruct. He doesn't have an aura though, and I was just mentioning about wanting to play defensively. Okay. So I have to play with Titsu? Well done as ever, Titsu. He's happy. Well then, reader. Who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings?
Now let us get started.
Okay, I am going to change this around then. So I'm actually playing Jodie, not him. I'm not playing Rookie apparently. I'm playing her and I'm playing the Imp. The Imp actually has some very good presence, all things considered. Fairly decent, fairly low quickness, fairly good hope. Presence is strong. He can flutter, zip and impode. He's a venerable drive imp who seems to know the ins and outs of Nightwing's Black Wagon. Imps are known for having superior appetites but not for having much in the way of intellect. This particular imp defies all such common understanding and seems to be deeply connected to the Black Wagon of the Nightwings and perhaps the rides themselves. You and he quickly formed an understanding. So let's have him.
Tizo.
Let's have her.
Jodariel.
And let's have her.
Gay. It is done.
Yep, they will be quick, be ready. This is why I took you in, because you're good at area denial. Time's up, you swell. Come on, boys, let's get him.
Now begin.
Nope.
The first of many
Nope.
punishments. The
There we
Night
go.
Wings are the first to strike.
There we go. There we go.
Sublime.
Easy enough. Okay. Ooh, not
Wherever
nice.
did the Night Wings go?
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
How very fortunate.
There we go. Run.
A blow against the adversary's eye.
I like her. She's fast runner. Alright, lot that does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. And what? Okay, what's this?
Careful now. Your adversary Pyre there seems rather fired up. Whatever shall you do against so fierce a foe?
Okay, and no, almost, but not quite. There we go, and this one as well. And this one as well. No, not quite. No. There. Oh no. No.
Pyre sputters.
Don't worry. Now we're going to win. Because we definitely have the...
Poor Jodarian.
There we go. Sprint, 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 sprint.
The fire of resolve.
I like game.
The rite is nearly ended.
Oh no. No! There we go. Sprint, 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 sprint.
And
She's
it is
great at
done.
scoring.
The Night Wings prevail yet again. 'Twas the will of the 8 scribes which kept their flame alive.
Not exactly.
The ceremony is complete.
Haha. He's excited to have prevailed with the first ride with our group. Perhaps now they shall learn some humility. Well, I'll be a heaping ball of dung, but I just can't believe you showed us the what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell old Rookie Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything, you hear? He's
The
actually...
rites do tend to teach something of trust.
Yep.
Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple imps.
Yep, so feel solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. However, enlightenment, in spite of working rarely for imps or something like that, apparently works for this one. And apparently there's an imp scribe, because of course there is. So they unleash an imp's latent and somewhat terrifying power, the secrets of the accursed imp. It looks like a vampire or something like this. The diminutive imps of the downside turned out to be much more resilient than they first appeared. Flights of the Swallow. Rites of Mastery has given subtlety to the rest of his triumvirate. Without the aid of Hope the Swallow, the fallen Emperor Sorian Moore would have never survived. So we can move much faster than usual. Survived the imp side. The imp survived the downside by off remaining well hidden from its many natural dangers. That doesn't make it connect too great with the flavor text does not connect especially well with the ability itself. This returns much faster than usual after casting his Implore ability. Knew every hidden pathway and escape in old Jomir Valley, and Flagging Hands as well. Cool. Impulse banishes in a much wider area. The Greater Titans grew to fear him after news of the demise of Shaq's 6 shoulders spread across the land. He deals an additional 10 when dousing the adversary's Pyre. If you are truly cursed, friend Imp, then may I thusly be with all your qualities. Solemnmore to hope. Here we have, he drops a Moon Sigil, allies can instantly transport to from their Pyre. I don't know what Moon Sigils are. Moon signs, sorry. The imps of the downside flock to the highest points in all the land whenever the moon shines bright. I don't know what that does. Probably need to research that, like go to the Pyre wiki if such thing exists and just check what it is. If banished, Titso automatically cast his Impulse ability if he does not possess the orb. There are none who would dare lay hand on any imp in anger, lest they inherit the curse of Ha'ub the Swallow. At what side does he cast the Impulse ability? Because this is insanely useful. When saluting his adversaries, Titsu turns into a fast-moving Howler or back. Okay, the accursed Ha'up was thought to be the first of his kind to exhibit signs of higher intellect. If banished, Titsu drops an improved moon sign that boosts allies' speed and stamina. There is nothing which you cannot do, friend Imp, for you know how to endure. Solemnmore to Ha'up. So that's good. I don't know how useful those are. Unfortunately, it's not very informative. I think that fluttering is really useful because it allows you to dodge a lot of stuff. I mean, people can still jump into you, but it allows you to dodge very well. Much better than just jumping. So I think that we're going to take Elusive Nature, and then I'm going to research what moon signs do, and maybe we'll switch over here. I mean, this combos really well with that, like imploding in a much wider area, and then this. Maybe we're going to go this, Elusive Nature and Titan's Rage, and then Moon Sign and Last Waff. Because this is good but not amazing, and this is... yeah, but this is not going to be casting imploding, like if banished, so it does not combo well.
'Tis the influence of the Imp Scribe.
There's an Imp Scribe. With which hand did he scribe? Or were not all the Imp Scribes actual scribes? Or were not all the scribes actual scribes?
Until the next round.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwing's reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. Is he going to be gone now? That sounded like a farewell. Oh no, he'll be around so we can play the music. After prevailing over the dissonance in a pitched battle, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You alright, rookie? Think so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't hold him your conscience. You sort things out with him. You always do. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? Yeah, we're going to do reading. You find Judaril and the Minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. They're not grazing, by the way, they're just gazing. Let's seek our new destination. It's this star, isn't it? No, this is where we are currently. Sorry. Okay. And there we are. We're heading over to the Bog Star, Milit. So, a Bog Star. This makes absolutely no sense. A star in a bog. Fetid cavern in Flagging Hands. Ooh, that looks a bit menacing. Then it is as I feared. We are to press further north, beneath the valley and into Flagging Hands. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us wherever we should go. He will be into Flagging Hands. Gloomfilled, desolate region of the downside beyond which lies the sea. The sea, the sea. A fetid sprawl of noisome, festering, unpleasant adjectives. Basically, a disgusting swamp pit. You would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of Flagging Hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agreed to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Okay. Black Wagon. Psst, psst. Rook is probably going to say what's wrong, and this is sparkling. Titsu is teaching the drive imps. Various scraps and things laced together with bits of ribbon and fabric, topped off with a posh fish. Titsu is cute. And he's teaching the drive imps. I mean, this was sparkling, so maybe I can click it. It activates this imp. Is it always this imp? Yeah, interesting. So Gaze staring at the book. Hedwin is fixing stuff and Judara is braiding her hair. Yes, I suppose she has to. Because, yeah. But this is not... Why not? Even demons have to take care of their appearance, you know. Rookie? Let's hear it. Ah, you can tell something is troubling Rookie, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, chum, listen, I got to level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though believe you me, I try. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here a little while, as you can see by now, but Barker has been here longer. He's made quite a name for down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand. I had a certain standard to uphold. So I figured he would be the one to ask. And Rookie hesitates. And then his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him though, right, chum? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean rich. My little problem with Barker, soon it's gonna take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. So, I'm telling you right here and now, don't you even worry about it. And I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up real tidy real soon. It's going to be real messy. Probably real soon. With that, he scampers off before we can respond. It seems Rookie also adept of some sort. What is on the line? Exactly, you're unsure. Okay. Oof. Right. So next game we're probably taking Hedwin so he can catch up. Probably not taking Judario, in spite of, well, she has the lucrative contract. And I really must try to use it this time around. However, I don't think that the lucrative contract is best suited against very quick teams. Though they're easier to banish. So Rookie and Hedwin are coming with me. And maybe Judaro, maybe I'll try to push her to level 5 as soon as possible. Let's go to our next topic. Come dawn, you find Hedwin and Judaro assessing the current situation with the Minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, ma'am. I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Hedwin motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive in Flagging Hands. Let's just get going soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. It's not like we have a different route possible. The one Minstrel knows a relatively safe route down into the Flagging Hands region. I mean, up till now I've not seen anything real dangerous, however the size of this suggests that there's a lot of danger in here. No, for a moment there I thought it was a chord being played every time when I hovered, but no. And leap off. Okay. That's a bog, definitely, and a half. Definitely fetid. I don't know about noise though. Can we have a chat with someone? No. Well, let us consider how to proceed then. The Flagging Head region provides as dismal as Judaro indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Mility? A fetid den in which Mility sealed the physical form of... Oh god. Islach Astroborn. Wislach? Islach? All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. The two of those exchange looks. Then she turns to him. Go see what he wants. There is a celestial... no, Beyonder Crystal. Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. Should the reader manage in your eyes, present the crystal only to them. It's connected to the right somehow. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you have surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rite shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you're well prepared in turn. It is a resource now at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it and you shall see what I mean. It is calling you. Is it precious? It's probably like the Palantir. It has glyphs beyond our understanding. It seeks rookie? What? He's chewing on something currently. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, quite the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you're not a total idiot. She reaches for the clasps on her mask. So, the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be their lovely reader. Please call me Sandra. The Unseeing. She's a wraith. Expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal and bound to serve the rites. Well, hello there. Are we going to be the next teammate in the rites, or are you just going to provide some sort of upgrades? We met briefly before, when you first beheld the book, when you were stuck inside of it. I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice, now I suggest you listen well to me. Describe what in the book it calls to you during the rites and reminds you of your exile. So is it a scribe then, or is it not a scribe? I am bound to servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedom happens to be intertwined with yours. I know the rites better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while and yours. Scribe trials. Those are a series of special challenges custom tailored for each of your fellow exiles. Ooh. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves for practice rides? Should you be so inclined. This is the spectral triumvirate banished for eternity and trapped within the rides. Led by her, the practice rides. No strings training competitions between your fellow exiles and Sandros Beyonders. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me from an eternity of boredom, You have invoked Sandra from the Beyonder Crystal. What do you wish to do? Like, can we bid her farewell and then return? Yeah, let's ask what is on her mind. It's the nice thing to do. I do appreciate the effort to make small talk with me, reader. Anything to break from the monotony of staring at the void within this place. Not that I could see it if I tried. She maybe laughs at herself rather than at this. Certainly, I can make talk with my fellow Beyonders trapped here as they are with me. You might expect that we all would keep each other company. There's just one problem there, however. Yep, we're all sick of one another, as expected. Perhaps not at her joke, she laughs, but at her predicament. I do exaggerate to some extent, but there is a certain truth in this. We have been stuck together long enough that we have grown more distant rather than more close. But I had best not wear out my welcome with the likes of you, as I have long since done with the others here. So, carry on for now, and if those fools with whom you travel learn something, come bring them forth to me, and I shall see to it they learn some more. Challenge her to a practice ride, or request of her a scribe trial. Indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. Choose among the worthy. So let's summon Judario. No, she's ineligible. She needs to achieve a higher rank in the raids. So only rookies eligible. Prevail and earn unique talisman. Let's do this. You ask Sandra to administer one of her spectral trials for rookie. What? The loud-mouthed cur? Well, I suppose that he is ready technically, though I have a litany of reservations about him. But let us bring him forth. He appears in heat of the summons. Chum, why are you looking at me like that? Let's see what that is all about. Okay, it's him at 100 and her at 50. Alright, what's the big idea, huh? That's some kind of trick you're playing, chum? Sandro then appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, girl. You answer to me here. What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubby little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rides. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades. Save for your lovely reader. Does she fancy me? I guess it's you and me then, eh, chum? Wherever you are. So one-on-one? Okay. Now that's something. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's a barrier actually. Okay. Kick it. Okay. Nope. Nope. There. So is he actually going to be banished this turn? Nope. Easy. Jump, jump. No! Almost, but not quite. There we go. Nope. There we go. Nope. Yep. And there. No! I kind of weaved around it without wanting to. Vanished. No, 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 no. No, no, getting stuck on stuff. There! No! I should have jumped. There. Denied. Okay, no, no, no. Bad idea. I have a smaller aura than them. Denied. However, I'm better at sniping, I think. Longer range. There, and jump. I should remember to almost always jump into the fire instead of just walking into it. There we go. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. They're so slow though that it's not that hard to just do something like this. No! I needed to move a bit faster there. Denied. No! Should have double jumped. Though it's so surprising to learn that you can pick up the celestial orb as you jump around. There we go. Clean! Rookie. Nuxelas. So, is this victory or whatever? That's how we do it, right, chum? It is, and you acknowledge likewise that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kerr. Congratulations are in order, both to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. Okay, this is something for the Book of Rights. As we the 8 cannot provide, the 8 could not prevail alone, so does this mean separately or... That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes, know what I mean, chum? Hey, what's that you got? Jomir's Fang, legendary talisman. So... Gnashing his teeth and howling as with joy, the brazen Alpha Chief threw himself at danger. So his aura lingers. So Sandra is laughing softly at something. Was there more for us to talk about, perhaps? So can we ask her again what's on her mind? No, so farewell. Let us do this all again sometime. I think that I'm going to have a go at the practice one and see exactly what happens when you do the practice one. However, this is going to be next time. I'm just going to go to the exit because I think that autosave happens when I go to the exit. Nope. Okay, so I don't remember exactly when was the last autosave, but hopefully I won't have to replay a lot. Because, yes, we've overrun for quite a while, but just the game being very awesome. So, thanks a lot for being together with me today or tonight, fellow watchers, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.